All right, before we start this last installment of the 2014 Circus Slideshow, a couple disclaimers. One, it's raining outside, and I'm recording right next to a window, so you might hear a little pitter-patter. Also, it's thunderstorming, so you might hear Zeus say hello. And finally, I have the hiccups. The holy triumvirate of annoyingness, rain, thunder, and hiccups. Anyway, let's just try and get through this, shall we? I'll tell you where it wasn't raining. It wasn't raining at the Buzz Mill on Sunday, that third day of the circus where we had our last show. And there's the exterior right there. Looks good. Even better, though, is the interior. Look at that. Great lodgy feels at this place. Coffee and beer and whatnot. It was a great place to sort of unwind on this last day of the circus. So another cool feature of the Buzz Mill was giant Jenga. They had that outside. Here's Polly and Bumpy. And, oh man, I forget her name, but that's Schnook's girlfriend. There's Schnook. These are some smart guys. These are Bonesaw's friends from college. So I have no doubt that they solved this Jenga puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, is it? It's a competitive game involving balance and extraction. Anyway, so here are some people just enjoying some of the food trucks that were there. And the place started to fill up. And Smell and I performed our puppet show. We'd been looking forward to this. This was sort of a experiment. We'd never done a live puppet show. We do a lot of skits. But you'll see here all of our lines that we stapled to the back of the board. This is where we were set up, and yeah, we color-coded them and everything. I think the blue means that it was a Vitali scene, and the yellow means it was a lion scene. Here's an angle where you can see Smell working with Layla, and there's the POV of the audience, what they saw. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's Dawkins. Dawkins is one of the best photo bombers I've ever seen, and down there crouching is Dom. Crouching Dom, Hidden Dragon. Ooh, that was a stinker. Dom did a lot to help with the sort of production of this whole thing. He manned the iPod. He helped out with a lot of the props and the tech side of things. Thank you so much, Dom. Here, Dom is demonstrating a football throw. And you can see Vitali up there and Vitali's mother trying to figure out what a football is. That was part of the skit there. But yeah, that's my first custom-made puppet. A woman from Austin did that for me. I gave her the design, and I'm thrilled to have the first, original creature. Wow, that sort of sounded like George W. Bush. My first original creature, in the cast, so to speak. Anyway, there's Jax snapping a photo. I love how he's got great initiative. Jax, that'll get you far in life. Here's Layla and Lionel. And I think these two were a big hit. I was happy with the response to those guys, because I think they're funny. And the crowd started to build up. I think a lot of people saw the puppet show, or this photo seems to indicate such. I couldn't tell because I was behind a board. One of my favorite parts was including Kermit in the puppet show and having Kermit interact with Vitali. It's sort of been my dream to do that, and I got to do it. I only wish Jim Henson would have been on the other side there, operating Kermit, and I could have Vitali, and we could have made millions, Jim. Come back to life. Miss you. Here they are, about to take a bow after the show. There they are, taking the bow. That was a really good time. And, wow, this is not how you transport a Vitali. This disappoints me. You gotta let him breathe. Look, you can tell he's choking. But, anyway, I forgive you. Because I think this was James, and I forgive anything James does because he works so hard for full service. This is me and Erica after the show. I wasn't holding that sign up for people to come take a photo with me. I'm not that big of a jackass, but yeah, it's a nice photo. I like that. And here's Brass Buckle. They opened the show for us. Danny, the slide player, is intriguing to me because he has a sugar glider on him at all times. And right there, it's probably underneath it's usually under his right shoulder, or the shirt part of his shoulder. He doesn't have a sugar glider like subcutaneously running around under his shoulder, but I don't know if you can see it there. Anyway, thanks to Brass Buckle for opening the show. Looks like people were having a good time during your set, including this baby, whose parents, Kyle and Jen, came equipped with a sweet pair of noise reduction headphones. Evan Stern with an awesome shirt there. This is a great photo of Evan talking to a baby. Nothing really needs to be said. Let's just let it sit here for a second. All right. This is a great photo of Bonesaw talking to not babies, but Hammer and Rachel. Recently engaged the day before. He proposed to her at the backyard show the day before. All right, then we're getting started on the stage here. And what's funny about this is it looks like we started the song already, but look closely and Sonny is tuning. So I don't know. That sort of happens a lot. Bonesa's like, right, ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and nobody's ready. I have an advantage because I've been playing with him for like 28 years now, but the other guys sometimes come into a song a little late. But here, Sonny is fully involved in the tune, and he's ready to go. Here is me and Smell in front of a giant circular saw blade. And what kind of tree does that thing cut down? I'd like to see one of those trees. Anyway, I'm looking pretty... I look okay here, I guess, but I'm pretty hungover. I'm pretty tired from the whole weekend. It's just sort of a look of exhaustion that I can tell on my face. I look like I've even lost weight. But Smell, you're looking like a champ. Nice work. Here's another shot of the fans out there having a good time. It was a nice, relaxing Sunday. Some people didn't come all the way up to the stage. There's Sasha and Karen just kicking it. There's Brett just kicking it. There's Sonny doing a great ooh. Probably higher. More like ooh. Not bad for no warm-up. Here is possibly my favorite moment of the circus. Colby wanted to come up and sing with us, and she wanted to crowd surf to the stage. So here she is, crowd surfing to the stage. Here's another angle. It was just a glorious moment. The whole community came together to get this little girl up there via crowd surf. And all the other kids came up there with her and sang Country Roads with us, a John Denver classic. You can see Pepper there. That's Colby's sister. Oh, and she's got earplugs in. Responsible parents, those Sasquatches. There's my dad. He loves this song. He loves John Denver, and he loves Country Roads. And this is one of his classic dance moves. He's got one dance move. He's a master of one thing, not a non-master at many things. But the move is great, and it involves a little kick of the leg and a twist of the elbow. And well danced, Dad. There's Smell with a lot of the kids up there. There's Moni. She had just learned the rock sign. She kept flashing it. She couldn't stop. It was adorable. Another shot of the kids. Sonny is feeling it here. I think he said this was maybe his favorite part of the circus as well. It was definitely mine. Another thing we did was hand out the medals from the red team, blue team soccer match, which, as you all know, the blue team won. And here is Ron and Stefan flashing those medals. And it looks like Stefan is holding the championship trophy as well. That's great. Here's Stefan again. We also held an auction all throughout the weekend, and on this Sunday show, during our set, we announced the winners. So here Stefan is flashing his little drum that he won from my little mini drum set from last year's circus, and it looks like he turned it into sort of a Flava Flav type situation with the necklace, sort of like a drum clock thing. Another crowd shot here. I like this because Zeke is in it, bottom right corner. And he gave himself a spot way in the back because he knows he's tall. And if he went any closer, he would obstruct people's views. So, nicely done, Zeke. You're a good man. Here's a great shot of that baby again. Don't remember the name. I think it's, Anyway, it's Kyle and Jen's baby. And some people can sleep through a full service set. Their baby is one of them. Smellman. He likes to end the set with a little framing of his tambourine right around his face. Justin Leslie won this red classic full service flag. There were lots of flags flying at this show. There's Evan Stern waving the freak flag. Literally waving the freak flag. I know that's an expression like, be weird, man. But this is a full service Circus Freaks flag. And he's waving it. Oh, man. What a great group here. Josh, Kyle, John, and Paul. Oh, and look, they're twisting nipples, I guess. You know, whatever. Kama and Chris, beautiful couple. Looks like everybody's, I think this might be after the show. Everybody's sort of getting ready to leave. There's Sasquatch and his daughter, Colby. There's Corey and a bunch of her friends. James Veens, I hope he's just taking a moment here to relax. It looks like he is. He was working hard all weekend, documenting everything, getting archival footage, camera and video-wise. Here's Kama again with Stevie. And, oh, what a gorgeous photo this is. Adorable. Josh and Kyle embracing in a farewell. And there I am with that dude who I mentioned in the first slideshow episode, and I haven't gotten his name since, but we're bidding adieu here as well. And okay, why not? Dustin and John, share a kiss. You guys are like Magic and Isaiah. There's Woogie, aka my girlfriend Molly, and her brother Arian Foster, aka Painter Chudley, and they're chilling with Rob Linder. But they're not saying goodbye because we all live pretty close. Houston, Austin. Nice photo here with Kelly and Coda right after the show, right before we packed up the whale and headed home and went to sleep. Here's Molly again with Sasa. Looking great, both of you guys. I also want to call attention to Jeff in the background there. Jeff came to the circus all the way from Italy, and he's a great friend of ours, and it was awesome to have him there. Looks like he's standing next to Missy, another good friend, and everyone else is in the shadows. I can't tell. Group shot, not of everybody, but the people who stayed till the bitter end, and we're just sort of letting out a sigh there that it's all over, and it was a great time. Obviously, I wanted to end on a couple of these photos of John Adams from Chicago. He made use of the paddleboarding thing we had going on, sponsored by Carnegie, and you could get free paddleboarding, and he went out there and did his circus with a nice paddleboard on Lake Austin. Nice job, John. Way to take advantage of all the circus had to offer. And finally, for our last photo of the 2014 Narrated Circus Slideshow, I'm going to leave you with this note that someone took a photo of and left at the Microtel. It says, "The circus freaks were here, and we'll be back." Damn right y'all were there, and I sure hope you will be back. This was a great circus and a great time putting together this slideshow. I hope you guys had fun watching it and listening to it. Actually, I lied. The photo I'm going to leave you with is the group photo from the welcome party. And, well, here it is, you guys. I hope you enjoyed these, and we'll see you next year, or actually a year and a half from now, at Full Service Circus 3. Until then, stay freaky. See you later, guys.